For tonight's live stream? I hope so. Hey guys.
Hi everybody.
Can you hear us?
I can't hear them.
I can't hear anybody.
I can't hear them. You're very quiet.
I don't know if you can tell. I was talking to the dog a second ago. I thought she was on screen.
How many people are on there?
I don't know. This one's always weird.
What?
Let me pause that. The what do you call it right here? On the StreamYard. It's always, to me, it's always weird. I don't know.
You made him disappear.
I'm disappearing people.
Don't make him disappear.
What did Susie say?
She asked Travis where Amy was.
I don't know if he would know.
Amy does have a boyfriend.
Yeah.
I did confirm that.
You did? How did you confirm it?
She told me.
Oh, okay. That works then.
I mean, I'm trying. I like to help people out, so if I can, I will.
Hey, Jackie.
How's everybody's weekend?
Sorry if we missed anybody coming on, because I don't think we said hello to anybody. I was saying hi to people in the chat beforehand when you were looking.
I know, I couldn't decide on my ears. But I decided on Captain Hook and Smead. Just feeling that.
Captain Hook and who?
Smead. What?
Is it Smee or Smead?
Oh, Smee.
Okay, that's just, he threw me off there. I was like, do I correct her or not?
Thanks for calling me out.
Yeah, I saw that, Travis, where I was talking about Darth Vader. That was not, if you saw our last Character Warehouse video.
Oh.
What?
Let me answer Diane D's. These are actually from Celebrate the Magic. And she doesn't sell ears on Etsy. She goes through Instagram. And if you contact her through Instagram and you mention BASH, BASH 10, you will receive 10% off, which is really cool.
Look at Ray Eden as a Florida resident now.
Congratulations, Ray Eden.
Now you get to experience all the different seasons in a day or a week. Like
you get to experience iguanas falling out of trees.
Hey, 716 crew. Buffalo, Newark. It's got to be colder up there than it is here.
Yeah, it's cold.
Today wasn't too bad. It started out in the 50s, and it just barely made it in the 60s. I went and got breakfast this morning. It was 55 or something. What are you looking at?
You have like a piece of hair right here.
Oh. And there was kids out playing in shorts and T-shirts
and
with
no shoes. Like it was freezing.
Hey, Norma, Stacy, John,
Thank you, Sue.
Catherine.
Thank you for watching. That means
Catherine's up, and it's late over there.
I know.
In the UK. Diane.
She's so awesome.
Kelly Kill. Sue. No more dark and cold 50s.
50s is warm. 50s not warm.
For where he come from.
Oh, yeah. I know. Yeah. Better St. Press. Yeah.
Oh, this one? Kohl's?
Yep. I was actually in Kohl's. I never even.
After you ordered it, I was like, man, should she have gotten two? Just in case they don't make them anymore. Like they stopped making them.
I never actually went and looked at the men's stuff this weekend.
Dad and sister going to Disney World in a few weeks.
Ooh,
I'm looking forward to. I did see, was it Miss Clarence posted that they had the hat, the Christmas hat there now. I didn't see how much it was.
We took a chance. Well, because you wanted to wear it as well too.
And Max actually, did he wear it to a
Christmas party?
Yeah.
So that hat got a lot of use out of it.
Donnie said it was in the 50s there today. So
I think they heat the pools though. So.
Drew's leaving. Drew's going out to play pool.
Bye, Drew.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were leaving now.
He's not leaving yet, guys.
What was I saying about, if you saw the second warehouse video from International, when we were talking about running after the guy with the popcorn bucket, that wasn't her running. That was me if I would have.
It was me running.
No, it wasn't. That little meme I put in there, or GIF, whatever you want to call it, was if I ran. That's what would happen to me.
That's what would happen to you.
Yeah, it wasn't.
There was no running.
Hey, Matt.
You were running after nobody.
Hey, Tony, Lisa. Hey, Chris. Douglas.
Christy's corner.
Christy's here. Hey, John.
Robert G's here.
But I was actually, when I was looking for that, because we were talking about, and Travis can attest, you were actually moving to catch up to that guy. Because you were pulling away from me and Travis pulled away from me, and I'm like, I'm waiting here. Yeah. But I was looking for a short clip, and it had a bunch of power walkers, and then that one popped up next to it, and I was like, I have to use that one. So that's why I used it. It wasn't supposed to be Ashley.
Susie's
Hey, Diane.
asking, Disney dealer's asking, when does it get warm to go to a water park in Florida? I know it's heated there, but
yeah, but I think Travis has the pass where he would know when.
yeah, he
Maybe
might
Travis
know.
might know, or somebody else that has. We don't go to the water parks. When was the last time we went was when Chris and John invited us
I
to go
know,
with
that
them
was so awesome
to
of them.
Typhoon Lagoon for
Yeah.
DVC. But before that, I hadn't been to Typhoon Lagoon. I've only been to Blizzard Beach once, I think. So,
Yeah, Travis says May, June is when it starts warming up. That's what I was thinking as well.
yeah, and only 5 weeks away for Runaway Railway.
It's exciting.
I heard they're going to do the same virtual queue for that too.
Ella and Avery say hi.
Hey, Ella and Avery. I told
Aw.
Javier I'd watch my language. Like,
Yes. When he says stuff like that, like when we get off, I was like, you have to picture in your mind Avery listening to it. You don't like, what do you want her to hear? Like, that's what you have to think of.
sometimes it's tough
I know it's tough.
because it's just. I actually,
Kitty Mom, 41 days.
Travis can tell you I swear a lot more in person.
I don't know.
He probably shakes his
Oh,
head
I'm sure.
sometimes.
I mean, I know you do.
I know I
hear it.
do, yeah. But I'm just saying, sometimes it's hard. It's just hard changing the way you are sometimes.
Yeah. I like to say, like, I don't know if everybody's heard the news, how tragic it is.
Kobe.
So very sad. Our hearts go out to all of those people that were involved. It's just very sad.
And the last thing I just read, there was, including him, there was 9 people in the helicopter.
Yeah, I know it's not Disney related, but it's just.
And there was his daughter, his 13-year-old daughter, and another. There was at least 2 kids on there that passed too.
It's just terrible.
You just never
so.
know. You know, I'm sure he probably had that helicopter was in the best
Yeah.
shape because he used it all the time to get to the games and everything.
I'm sure Tony has to censor himself a lot.
I can see that with
I'm not saying
Tony
anything
too.
bad about Tony, but
I think Robert G. He'd said something to be funny if we did a blooper reel.
hi Disney Nerd Herders.
And like I said, what you see is pretty much what we shoot. Because you can ask Travis, we'll do something and you'll say, was that good? And I'll say, one and done.
Yeah, we never know. I mean,
whatever we shoot is whatever we put out there. Unless something happens, like something weird, but it's never, we don't really have a lot of bloopers.
Yeah.
And if we do, I put them in there. So you've seen, he was only 41.
It's terrible. It's so sad. Diane, her son and her will be down next week. That's
Ready
awesome.
for a week. That's awesome.
That's awesome.
Weather should be, I don't know. It's been a weird week.
Oh, there's a award show there tonight. I thought this weekend was a Super Bowl.
Award show where?
At the Staples Center. Ethan was saying people can't go down there to pay respects.
Yeah, that stinks.
Yeah, it does stink.
He was a big part of that community.
So next weekend's the Super Bowl.
Yep.
What is everybody's thoughts about? Are you still planning on doing a
Live stream?
live stream? I mean, that's up to you guys. Like,
so
what do
maybe
you guys
like 1 or
think?
2 people will watch because you got to
Yeah,
watch
I
it.
don't
You got to
know.
watch the pre-show and all the commercials. And
I don't
everything.
know.
What you see is what you get.
Yeah.
Travis
Julie.
has hung out with us a lot in the last half a year or so.
Yeah.
Julie's going to be down soon too because she was asking about. You can get your boarding group and leave the park for Rise of the Resistance, so you can go back to your hotel room, whatever. It will. They give you. You can keep checking your app, and it tells you what groups are being called and everything like that. Bob doesn't like football. No, I like football.
He does like
I like
football.
college football.
He's more of a college football player.
I don't like as they say. I have no horse in this race.
Like,
so
I
don't care who
actually have
wins.
no idea who's playing.
Kansas City and I forgot who is playing. Tennessee? No, wait. Oh, San Francisco and Kansas City.
Yeah, we did. We watched the Super Bowl last year in Mass.
Yeah, we were in Massachusetts.
That was actually fun.
Watching it with a bunch of Patriots fans.
Yeah.
And it was a boring and slow game. So it wasn't as much fun as you thought because a lot of times people were just like, ugh.
Tony, those horse commercials sometimes make me cry. Like,
Kansas City has 2 Knowles in it.
it's so sad.
Which one? Oh, the Budweiser?
Oh, yeah, they're so sad. I mean, I love the Clydesdale. And just, oh, gosh.
We were in Walmart earlier, and you know what I saw that I pointed out to you? They have, I forget which brand it was, but they have Budweiser beer battered fish.
You didn't point it out to me. Maybe you were talking to somebody else.
No, you just weren't listening to me. I said, you see this? It's beer battered fish, but it's Budweiser beer battered fish.
Who were you talking to?
You were the only one there with me.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I did not hear you say that at all.
I did. You hear what you want to. Donna said there's no Super Bowl in this house.
They said
Hey,
we
Disney
heard from a
Doodad.
cast member starting February, the first week of February.
Hey, Christina. What?
That's what we heard. It's not official. That hi Cargo.
Oh, they said it's February 2nd, I think it was.
Yeah, that they were going to push the opening up to Hollywood Studios back to
9 o'clock.
So.
But you know, which I can understand. You can't get your boarding group until the official park open, but if they're letting people in 30, 45 minutes earlier, it just levels the playing field.
I was talking to Karen.
Karen Wynn.
Down the front row section. That's what Ethan said.
For what?
When you were talking to Walmart, you were talking to Karen.
I was talking to Samantha.
Oh, Samantha.
Olaf couldn't find her. We were in the frozen food section. Isn't that who he kept looking for? Samantha in Frozen 2?
Yeah.
She was there.
She was there.
Yeah.
That's who you were talking to.
Tony's a college guy too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Still gonna get there around 7. It's just
Hey, Jim.
it's just such a hard thing right now to like decide on like what time you should get there or not.
As long as you're in there by 7, right now it doesn't. Or when it opens, it doesn't matter. It's a crapshoot.
It's
You know, what I would do, and I'm sure Travis would do this now, is the second I got in there, I would go right to that cast member that has an iPad and give them my stuff and have them get me a.
I didn't know that I saw people standing there in line, and I'm like, what are they doing there? Because nothing's happening right now. Like, why are they standing there? But now I know why they were standing there.
But because what happens if you get a crappy signal and everybody else, like, you get off the Wi-Fi. We get off the Wi. Yeah, we talked about that already earlier. Magical WDW with Kobe. It's sad. Everybody, like when we went, was there about 10,000 people in there?
Yeah.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
And there was kids actually crying when we were at 7:05 because they couldn't get boarding groups.
Yeah, that was pretty sad.
And Travis, with
I tell you,
him not being able to even get a boarding group because it said he wasn't in the park, and he did like they suggested, which you log out of your app, you log back in, so it knows you're in the park and still can do it.
Yeah, we did that. We did it twice actually.
They're not giving fast pass anymore for those who can't board the ride. That stinks.
Yeah.
You know what? We were just talking about this week. Was it last weekend or this week that they finally have the fast passes for Smuggler's Run?
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, we're probably looking at this
frame.
summer before they have fast passes for Rise.
Yeah.
So, and they don't do. Hey, Christopher, they don't do accessibility either.
Not yet.
Not yet. I think if you're no, because when we were in line, that lady in the
yeah, she went through the
regular line.
queue.
The queue for her size vehicle, it was tight fit.
Yeah, it was very tight fit.
Yeah, Jim. If you look at even in the things that says you can, one of the what is the guest experience ones?
Yeah.
They have the iPads. You can go to them, and if you get in there first and you go to that first one and you're the first in line, have them do the work for you.
Where I saw them lined up is like where you turn right to go to Tower of Terror.
Hey, Mary.
Then there's a store
Teresa.
here, like right there by the end of the store. They had the blue umbrellas, and that's where everybody was lining up.
And they had like 8 people there, maybe.
Yeah, the cast members.
Yeah, probably 8 of them or so. Yeah.
What do they call them? Something different.
Guest services.
They call them
experience.
something. Guest experience.
Guest experiences.
That's what they call them.
Hey, Bello, Han Adventures.
Yeah.
Art Smith's Polite Pig. Art Smith is my favorite. And Growl Guy, like he just said.
Yeah.
We almost ate at the Polite. Was it the Polite Pig?
Almost.
And then we ended up eating at Was it Art Smith's or where did we eat that? Oh, we ate at Wolfgang Puck's.
Oh yeah, Wolfgang Puck's.
Wolfgang Puck's is good too. It's
Yeah.
off in the back by the Christmas store.
Yeah.
Oh. Just
Lily.
yeah.
She said hi to you.
She said hi to me with gas.
Oh, Expedia reviewer. They're moving to our new house in Davenport in March. Wow, that's awesome.
From New York, Davenport. It's funny because Davenport is where everybody's moving.
Everybody's moving there.
But it can take you a long time to get from Davenport to the parks because right where it comes out of Davenport and goes into the parks, it's
there's a lot
backed up there.
Lily just played the Epcot card. True story. She definitely did.
She did.
She's out.
Sarah, those ears are from Cargo.
Cargo.
Celebrate the Magic
Yes.
on Instagram. We gotta have some
And
more
these
Pepsi
actually
Max.
were approved by Captain Hook and Smee.
On the Disney Dream.
Yeah, Peter Pan didn't care for him too much. That was the first thing he saw, but he did like the piece of gold.
Cargo's on here now.
Yeah. Cargo, we were
You can put your link in there, Cargo, for your Instagram.
Cargo, were your ears
I
burning
made an
because we were
orange
just
bag and
talking
poured
about
it
you?
out. Is that the one she posted on Instagram?
Yeah, she's so talented. Like,
When does Fart end? I think it ends.
yeah.
It ends next month, right? Is it the 14th of February or something? It doesn't go on very long. It's only.
Sissy, that sounds like a lot of fun.
There's 21 Tuesday. Getting him drunk, taking him bowling this weekend.
Wow.
So you can have a drunk guy throwing weighted balls around.
Yeah.
For the first time drunk, that's pretty brave.
Oh, see, Tony's got talk with Tony. He's got the back roads.
Takes 15 minutes to Animal Kingdom.
Yeah, they're really good.
That's the back roads, 15 minutes. That's not bad.
Yeah.
So where does everybody live right around there when, like, I know Nate, he said he lived 5 minutes from the Magic Kingdom.
Yeah.
Is there somewhere closer that everybody lives?
We just got to go exploring more.
Because when you're on top of Bay Lake Towers, it looks like right behind the Magic Kingdom, there's apartments or community right there. I wonder if that's it.
I don't know.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Hey, Sienna, it's too far from my work to drive
to
live
drive
over there. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because right now, put it this way, I was at work the other morning at 8:45. I get out of my car and I go to put the keys in my pocket. I was like, wait, there's keys in my pocket. So I pull them out and I have her keys.
He had my keys.
So that was at 8:45. I get in my car, drive home, give them to you.
7:45.
7:45, yeah. Give them to you. Got back to work before 8 o'clock.
Yep. I had to be at work at 8 and I made it to work on the time too.
Uh-oh, Stacy just texted me.
You can wait.
It could be. Oh, it's important. Look at that. Yes. That was very important.
Yeah. So yeah, that was Thursday morning. No, it was Friday morning.
It was one of the mornings, but
That's how our morning started. He took my keys to work.
she made it to work. Oh, Golden Oaks next to Four Seasons. Yeah, I'd love to live in Golden Oaks.
That would be amazing.
If I lived in Golden Oaks, I wouldn't have to worry about my job because.
Golden Oaks, they have their own people that drive you to the parks.
And I think they're what is the HOA's like?
I don't know.
Is like 25 grand or something for that. They're doing some planning. Can't talk about that one yet. One day we need some fart art for our apartment. They have some good art. They have some art from last year too.
Some really good artists.
But some of that art from last year, I can see why they have it because it's really good.
Yeah.
And like that one that looked like a kitchen counter for $2,000, he might still be holding on to that because that was a lot of money.
Oh, 40 years of living in one house and trying to move that.
Who did?
Expedia reviewer.
40. Wow. We did the garage one day.
We did the garage like over our Christmas break.
And it was
this person is a pack rat. Like,
not really a pack rat.
You don't want to get rid of anything.
Anything that's important.
You think everything's important.
I still didn't get rid of the other two wheels.
But I know.
But
we had like 12 bags of garbage in our garage.
13
bags of garbage that we got rid of.
Stuff we didn't take to Goodwill too.
Yeah.
So it's a combination of the two.
Right.
But 4 of the big things were the wheels from your car, the original wheels that came with your car. When we put on your new wheels, just stuck them in the garage. And one of the wheels we used to put the Christmas tree up so we can run the monorail around it. So we might have to keep one of those.
We can use something else.
Get a box.
Mm-hmm. I know I've thought about that if we ever have to move like all this stuff back here.
I missed a $2K for a blue box.
Yeah.
What is that?
I don't know.
Had to make burritos for the freezer. Your freezer's hungry?
I don't know.
Is that the way it's supposed to be? I had to make burritos for the freezer.
That's true.
I don't know what's going on in that house.
Yeah. Important papers. He has some important papers that he says he's going to go through over here.
That's a pile.
It's a pile. Why don't you just go through them like the mail? Like I'm the type of person that when I get mail, I go through it right that day so I can just get rid of it and it's not sitting there.
She gets mad because I have every single paycheck I've ever gotten in paper form.
All that stuff is online though. You can.
No, I don't like the. And Travis could probably attest that they changed our payroll the way it looks online, and I hate it.
But you can get it
I
like
can
if
get
you
it
needed
online.
it.
Hey Joy. Hey Paper Scissors and Vacations. Oh, did I miss
Oh,
somebody
the
else?
blue
Lena?
box at Bart's Bob.
Oh, that blue box.
The like
I thought
slab.
I thought it was like if you had a kitchen island, that was like the I'm trying to say countertop. What was I saying? Countertop?
Yeah.
Counterpop? My hubby's a cleaner and shredder. Nothing stays.
That's nice, Cena. Like that's me. I like just get rid
If
of
I
it.
could pan this camera over and just show your crap on the floor over
It's
there.
different. My ears are a totally different story.
See all this stuff behind us?
That's totally different.
Each one of those is an ear, and it's all over there.
I'm gonna find something else to do with them. I need something different.
That was almost for a couple Patreons we have. I was like, I'm gonna take pictures and show them how it actually stores their ears.
No,
Or a small video.
I hate mail sitting on the counter. Like it just
Oh,
drives
I am
me
bad
insane.
about that.
Just drives me insane.
I'm very bad about that.
It is joint crap behind us. See? Thank you, Cena.
Most of it's hers.
No, it's not.
My stuff you can't see. It's all up.
Exactly,
Okay.
Cargo. Ears are necessity.
Oh, wait.
Necessity.
I need some.
necessity. Let me spit this out. Necessity to hear.
I need some self encouragement. I'm not throwing this away either. This is the one. This isn't the one we gave away.
No, we've had the worst time
With what?
trying to find the box to fit that.
Yeah, the box that had for
It's
it.
such an odd shape.
I was worried about the right here because it's not very deep about breaking this off. So we went with
But it's
twice the size box. And,
But it's wide though. It's like
yeah, it's pretty wide.
yeah. Cena, he is an enabler.
I am. I'm horrible.
Like that, Robert. That's all.
Just
I
don't
can
give me
think
a lot
of.
of money and
Like
expect me
the
not to.
canvas. All
blow
I
it.
could think of is Robert going like, "Look at all those people. Like, what are they doing?" But
I could have seen him throwing that girl on the ground that was painted that orange.
to our defense, it's a little foam brush that is. It's actually big, almost bigger than the square.
And
that
the
they
pressure's
give you.
there to get to stay in the lines.
It's really hard.
Have a good night, John.
Like if they gave us like a paintbrush, like that would have been.
Back of the Falcon.
We could have been so much neater.
Back of the Falcon, it lights up.
I expect to hear like some noise.
That's where I think they missed out and they didn't put any noise with it. Yeah, but it looks like right here is the little batteries, like the little batteries you get in
Hi,
like a
Kim.
laser pointer or something like that. I think the little small round ones. What were we talking about? I was lost in my own world.
Painting.
It's a lot of pressure with everybody
she was
around there.
asking where the popcorn went. We actually got the popcorn.
You get the popcorn on the side.
We only got one popcorn.
Yeah, we bought 3 of them, and then when we said can we have the popcorn on the side, the guy's like, "Oh, you actually want your popcorn?" It's like, yeah, we just paid $75. I want some popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, John has 2 channels. If you guys want to check them out. Oh, and I didn't notice until Travis told me today because I was approving them. We were busy today, and on my phone, somebody asked to join our Facebook group. We crossed 1,000 people on our Facebook group,
Oh, that's good.
which is crazy.
So that means
you guys. That's it's your Facebook group page too.
it's actually Captain Hook and it's me, and there's a little gold coin right
The
there.
balloon.
I wore these to meet them on the Disney cruise. I
Maybe
loved
she's talking
them.
about these. What are on your ears?
Oh, she's not
No?
talking about
Okay.
that. Ooh, excuse you.
What was that?
Yes, and they are made by Celebrate the Magic Cargo. It was amazing.
Your awesome giveaway should probably be more mailable. We weren't thinking about that at
No.
the time.
The time we were just thinking, I don't even know if they still have them, if they're still selling them.
Are they sold out of the Millennium Falcons? I haven't
don't know.
heard. Bye, Drew.
Bye.
All right. Be safe. We're just waiting to hear if the garage door's opening.
He's leaving.
Now he's being calm. Are you okay?
So that means with 1,000 people, you should be more active on Facebook.
I try.
You don't try very hard.
I try. I'll leave it at that.
You need to try harder.
Like I said, I'm horrible on social media.
Yeah.
That's why she took over the Instagram and Twitter's there.
Yeah.
I mostly use Twitter to see what's trending. I just pop on, see what's trending.
I don't think so. I don't think it's a actual coin.
I don't think it's real yet. Because if it was, she's not charging.
Peter
enough.
Pan thought it was real. He wanted it.
Well,
Remember that when we met him?
Peter Pan's a grown man child. He thinks everything's real.
He
He's
did-
living his own
He did not
fantasy
like
world.
this part. He
He
didn't like
plays
this.
with fairies and kids all
Oh my
day.
gosh, stop. He didn't like this part, but he wanted the gold coin.
Oh, okay. He thought you stole it from.
They say hi. They're saying hi to
They're
you.
saying hi to Nellie.
Hi, Nellie.
Hey, Amanda.
Yeah, it is hard to keep up with social media. Man, child.
Man child. Because you were thinking something else when it popped up there, weren't you? Somebody else.
No,
No,
I
yes,
was
you were.
not.
Yes, you were.
No, I was not. Because you were talking about Peter Pan.
Travis feels my pain. I don't know what he's talking about, though.
About keeping up on social media.
Oh, yeah. Travis, I think he's
I
got
did
his.
cardio.
Travis might have his Instagram planned out for the next 3 weeks. He
Car-
takes so many pictures.
He's so dedicated to Instagram.
Like
he's
we're
so good
with
at
him
it.
hanging out and stuff, and then he posts stuff, and I was like, I
He's
didn't even
like a
realize
s- He's like a
ninja sniper.
a ninja picture taker. Like
Yeah.
you don't even know he's doing it. And then I'm like, I was with him and I never saw him take that picture.
They were gonna do this the last time. You were gonna take every one that he did
I know.
and post it when
Yeah.
he did, like take it from behind him or next to him, and then when he posted, she was gonna post it.
No, I'm sitting in a
That idea lasted for like a minute.
I'm sitting in a computer chair and I lowered it.
They asked if you were shorter.
Yeah.
It's actually sitting in the kid's chair.
I'm sitting in the timeout chair.
You've never seen it when she's sitting and she goes,
Yeah, Ethan's really good.
I'm not
at
allowed to sit in
Facebook.
that chair anymore because she says I make too much noise swinging around.
I will have to say, I don't even have Twitter. I don't even know how to use Twitter.
No, you've never been on Twitter.
I've never been on Twitter.
I think that's how I saw Kobe had passed. It was on Twitter.
Really? It's so sad.
It was in the
Like, I don't even want to talk about it.
not sad. It's probably still trending. Let me see.
I guess I should raise my chair.
It works. Kobe Bryant daughter and 7 others killed in
I
Hell.
don't want to talk about
See
it.
it, right? No, I'm saying that's what I use Twitter for. And I just go to the trending area. Right now, trending is Kobe, Shaq, Kobe's wife, Rick Fox, and other people talking about
No,
Kobe.
see, now I don't tweet. I don't even know how to
I hardly
use
ever
it.
tweet either. I always forget even to tweet our stuff out.
Yeah.
So I'm bad at that.
Am I taller now? Maybe I should sit up.
I got a bunch of the POTC coins. I wonder if
They're talking about the coin.
coins.
Hmm.
The only thing I would suggest if you get the chocolate ones, don't use those for that. You see it melt on somebody's head walking around the park.
We bought some back from the Disney cruise.
We should give out a bunch of ears with chocolate coins, so that when they're walking around, they melt.
No,
No,
no. I missed the park. We actually didn't go to the
she's
park.
not a floating head anymore.
Like Madame Leota.
You can't move.
Oh,
She
sorry.
doesn't. She, if you notice, Madame Leota,
Tell the rat.
her face does not
Call
move at
in the
all.
spirits. Wherever you're at.
Have you ever seen? Remember when they showed her filming it? They had
Yeah.
it so she couldn't move her face at all when she was doing it.
We missed I don't know if anybody else did, but we did not get to go to the parks.
Hey,
this
Rick Deli
weekend.
Adventures. No, we didn't go this weekend. We went to the warehouses on Friday night,
Because you were working on Saturday. You've been
and it was funny because my supervisor came in. She's like, "Thank you for showing up. I forgot to remind you." And I said, "You asked me 3 times if I could work this weekend." She goes, "How about we just schedule you every Saturday, and if you need a Saturday off, you let me know."
yeah.
So that's how we have. We're shorthanded on RCAs, which are
Oh, Travis was at the parks this weekend.
yeah. He was at 2 parks today,
I know.
and this really sucks. That when you go regular, like for me, when I was at the post office, I was there 9 years before I was a full-time employee. And when you bid on a route, when a route comes available, somebody retires, they open a route, you go onto the page and it says bid all. So you're bidding, like our office has 46 routes. So you bid on all of them. So that way, if somebody moves around, you get whatever route's available. And the guy who's number 1 sub, 2 of them went regular. He bid wrong and didn't get the route with an LOV and has to use his own card now.
Mail time with Bob.
It stinks. But I'm just saying, it's happened before where people didn't bid right. They just bid on the route that they thought was up, and somebody who shouldn't even went regular ahead of them because they did. And they don't tell you what to do, so it's kind of a bum deal.
Yeah.
So needless to say, that means I'll be working more Saturdays in the future.
Disney dealer, how long does it take you to get to
Oh,
Busch
thanks, Kathy.
Gardens?
From where, her house?
From here, yeah.
From here?
Yeah. Hi, Kathy. Thank you so much.
Why's she going there from here?
No, from here to Busch Gardens where she's at. So we can go visit
Oh,
her.
I was wondering where you were going with that.
No, so we can go visit her.
He was a regular.
I heard there's some type of cereal you can eat for that.
There's a yogurt that Jamie Lee Curtis uses too.
Oh, yeah.
Activia.
Yep.
I don't eat yogurt for that simple reason.
I want to go see her working at Busch Gardens.
You want to drive up there just to see her working?
Yep. Well, not working, just to say hi.
40 minutes. That's a pretty good drive.
Minutes. Well, not for us. It would take us longer than 40
I'd be happy if it
minutes.
was only 40 minutes to get to Disney from here. Because if it's a crappy, and everybody knows I-4 is crappy sometimes, it takes.
Oh, she's in Virginia.
Hey, Mama.
Right, not Virginia. Yeah,
Virginia.
Virginia.
Virginia Beach.
Yeah. Susie, Disney dealers in Virginia.
Tell you said add an hour. Oh, to get to, yeah, not to. We know how long it takes to get over to
Tampa.
Tampa. Yeah, we've been there.
It's not a bad drive.
No, it's not. Just coming. I think coming back is worse because the traffic builds up coming
It's
back.
like
here.
once you get past Orlando, it's a really nice drive.
We left Sarasota one day. What did it take us? 3 hours?
It's a 12-hour and 40 minutes. Oh, that's a long drive. That's a lot of Bob time.
Bob and Bob time.
That's a lot of Bob time.
But that time we left Sarasota, and it took us what 3 hours to get to Orlando.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was like 5 accidents, and one of them was a armored car that rolled over into the median
Thank you so much, Kelly.
in the rain. It took it took forever. Knock that out of there. Takes me 30 minutes to get to Busch Gardens. I don't know where we're 15.
That's pretty good.
I wish we
though.
lived closer.
Oh, 15 hour. I think they mean a 15 hour, not 15 minute.
Tell you,
15 hour.
sometimes we'll avoid I-4 completely. We'll go down 95 to past Cocoa, then take 528 out to 417 and come around the back way.
Yeah. I-4 is just insane. There's so many accidents lately. So many vehicles off on the side of the road. Like, it's just not safe right now.
When we left Bay Lake Tower, it said we were from Bay Lake Tower, we were 76 miles from home. And it gave 3 different routes. One of the routes was an hour and 22 minutes. One was an hour and 41, and one was 2 hours and something. So it just depends. There are different ways to take, but you never know.
Yep. The old B line.
528, yeah.
Mhm.
You got 528 and 520. I think 520 connects into 528. I'm not.
Which, by the way, they're making the
High-speed rail.
high-speed rail from the airport to
I think it's going to go over then go down to down south, but it's running right along 528.
Ooh, they
She'll
have
hook us
2
up.
parks out there. Oh, water park. You don't like water parks. You'll go.
It's just, I'll go, but
Was that on I-75?
that's because I don't like being barefoot.
It
and walking
was,
around.
Chris. Like, it was so terrible. That's another terrible time, too. It seems like they're always doing construction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially the last couple of years. First couple of years we go down there to visit your grandma, it wasn't bad.
Right.
And then now it's like it's going to be a 3-hour trip. either
Yeah,
way.
it's bad. I was going to
She's
say
rubbing
something,
against me.
and I forgot what it was.
25-hour drive away from Disneyland. Well, that's closer than ours drive from to Disneyland. Ours would
Sure,
be
Ethan,
It's
sure.
about 76 hours. 70.
He was just tired of us, and he just...
I know where he's coming from because this computer shuts down all the time. Like sometimes I'll be, especially getting home to do a character warehouse video, and it'll take me like 4 tries because the computer will turn off, or I'm clicking too fast through and it'll freeze, and I have to turn it off and then reload it.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get lucky. So now I know you guys probably don't care.
I would say our best time
What?
making it from our house to Disney World was
Last weekend when we went to Rise of the Resistance.
we only got up at 4 o'clock in the morning and drove. There was no traffic.
There was it was so
It
beautiful.
was so nice.
And I'm like, and we were getting the last probably 10 miles. I'm like, I'm gonna have to slow down. We're gonna get there too early.
Yeah, it was so nice.
And we still got there before Travis, and he was staying over there.
Oh,
What?
poor Ethan. 100 hours drive from Sarah. That's terrible.
100-hour drive. But that's only like a couple hour flight.
Oh, were you gonna do the Daytona? I think it was the 24-hour. I think that was this weekend.
Run a half 24 hours. We could hear the cars all weekend.
No, I'm saying they had a thing there this weekend in Daytona.
Oh yeah, it was 24 hours.
But the race, not like the actual cars, but you could do like
Run
5K.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was this weekend.
But we could hear, especially this morning, because it was, for some reason, all I could hear was cars.
We could hear the cars this morning.
And then we heard the fireworks.
We could hear some fireworks.
She goes, "Did you hear that? Did you hear that rocket?" I said, "I think it's the fireworks."
I thought it was a rocket, but it was fireworks.
Won the
24 hour. Yeah.
Now I don't. He said, "Really, Bob? I don't even know what he's talking about." Like, I'm literally Doug. Like,
I just tuned you out, so I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea what I was talking about 5 minutes ago. So I don't know what I did.
I don't either.
I don't know. Hey, Kay. Shut up, me too.
She can hear the race cars?
No, it's either that or it's some like, we live in Chesapeake, Virginia, and she said, "Shut up, me too."
Oh, gotcha.
They live. See, it's funny how they live that close. It's like the Mickey Bunch. They've been on here before. They're 10 minutes away. They're the closest vloggers, I think, that live to us.
In South Carolina, people celebrate by firing rifles. They've done that around here too for
They used to have to say, "Don't shoot."
New Year's. Yeah, they have to tell people, if you shoot a gun up in the air, the bullet's going to come back down. I mean, that's just common sense, but they've had to say it. So
yeah, there's been people hurt or killed in Central Florida from that.
I don't think they've affected the warehouse videos, the comments
What comments?
on Facebook page. Do they affect the warehouse video vlogs?
What does that mean? What comments?
The comments that were left on the Facebook page. No, I think we appreciate the feedback, and she was just being honest.
Did the Facebook group comments affect it? They seem the same, but somebody actually texted me today and said they could really tell that there was a difference in it. And said, he actually said that your normal viewers probably didn't even notice.
What?
That I was more focused on going slower. And
I tell him all the time. Because he's like, you're like,
I'm the first person to say
you're like in one mode, like,
yeah, because you don't realize it until you're holding the camera, or just take your phone out, shoot a video, and shoot it from your perspective of just looking around. It's normal when you look in your eyes, but when you see it on here, it's just crazy. And sometimes I'm just as excited as to look around, and you forget.
Yeah.
So I would say today's video was probably worse than yesterday's because the music in that place was
so loud.
It's almost to the point that it gives you a headache. That's how loud it was.
It's pretty loud.
So I was sitting, here's the camera I use. Look right here. And here, see, that's the muff on the top. I was actually sitting, filming like this and talking like that. And the music was still loud. At some points I had to cut it down.
Yeah, we try to be discreet when we're in there, so he actually holds the camera like that instead of using
I
a
hold
tripod.
When I'm carrying it, I carry it like this. And then every time I film just like this.
Just
and then
we don't want to
like
bother
that.
anybody in the store.
And it was so many, especially international, just seemed, I even said to her, I said, "Is he following us?" And you go, "No, he's not following us." And I was like, everywhere I look, he's standing right to my left.
It was a cast member, yeah.
And he was following us. But it was loud when we went in there, but then it got louder. And they say loud music helps people buy. Oh,
it does, because people get happy.
Yeah. But what was I gonna say? You can get a headache from it. They're so loud.
But we really truly do appreciate all the feedback, whether it be good or bad.
And I was really surprised and humbled that people were defending against her, but there wasn't a need to. I appreciate it, but yeah, I do know I'm the first one to tell you I do a crappy job.
My mom even saw something. She said something to me about it.
Yeah. And Stacy, who I worked with, said that should have been like private message them. No. Constructive criticism is good unless you're just being an a-hole, telling somebody they blah, 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 and it's not constructive.
You can say it in a nice way.
Yeah. Yeah. Stop acting like a big idiot. That's through the eye of the beholder.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kelly said she likes the car band. I did not realize the other day we talked as long as we did in the car, and we just got so off topic. The music is super loud in there. It's gotten ridiculous.
With me, I never know where Bob's going. That's why I'm always like, what's he gonna say? And we do get a lot of eye rolls.
Sarah asked, do the outlets not appreciate you filming? I don't think it's the outlets. We've heard, and the one who caused the big uproar to begin with was the personal shopper.
Right.
Who doesn't do the videos, who just buys the items and sells them. And like somebody had commented on one of our posts, get a real job. And I was like, basically what do you mean? You buy the stuff and sell it for twice the price. And I was like, you obviously don't watch our videos because we don't buy anything and sell anything.
Right.
But there was some personal shoppers who, with everybody doing these videos, now people found out what they were really paying.
Yeah.
And whoever she was, hey, Kalinda, she was the one who called the outlets and all that and tried to get filming and everything banned there.
That's true.
I knew who it was at one point, but I forgot who it was altogether.
Yeah.
Because I really don't care. And Travis and all them knows that at one point I didn't even want to do the warehouse videos anymore because it was so crowded. But we found the perfect time for us in the afternoon.
Later.
Yeah, because some people, you hear some people say they're not good in crowds and stuff. I just don't like filming and trying to do something good for you guys, and you got people bumping into you, and like you're actually looking at it right like this, and people will reach in front of you and all that stuff.
Yeah, they will.
So I found my perfect space.
I know we don't get like all of the just put out stuff, the hot merchandise.
That's the hat that went out probably the next morning. We didn't see it. It could have been there that morning. We didn't see it. But
I still think there's a lot of good bargains in there. So
I never know where I'm going either. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it does between. I didn't see the clock there. Did you? I didn't notice it. It's not. I don't have a problem with the clock or anything. I just have a problem with the price that they were asking for it for so long.
My mom actually bought the clock.
Yeah, but it looked like it was easy to break. I think Tony probably has the clock. I think Tony has the clock too.
My mom has the clock
too. A lot of people have the clock. I didn't have anything wrong with the clock. It's just the price on it.
I just felt like you feel like when you see something there for so long, like you should discount it.
Like if you have a shirt there for so long, and all of a sudden, hey, it's $1.99.
Somebody will buy it.
And then you see the clock before the holidays, $14.99. After the holidays, $14.99. Always $14.99. You're like, why? Is this something that they have to sell? And what was it? Fantastic Five had it up in their store up there, and it was $8.99.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was cheaper in another state than it was here. So.
Actually, the Mickey Santa backpack lounge supplies on Shop Disney right now is on sale for $39.50.
We got lucky with that cruise towel too. I think that was good.
Oh, I know.
And a cruise shirt too. That's like we bought more stuff from a cruise line at the warehouse than we got on the cruise ship.
I always debate stuff like that. I'm like, because you don't really use towels that often, but I just thought it was.
Yeah, see, Valerie says she used a couple of shoppers. And postage is a big killer.
Yeah, postage is a lot.
I had no problem with the personal shoppers. That's how you make a living. I couldn't do it. I couldn't go there and buy that and have to deal with people and people being mad and blah, blah, blah. Killed me to see my Halloween party shirt for $20. Yeah, and now it's $1.99. That's like the hat. We paid $35 for it.
What does Cargo want at the outlet?
What?
She said there's something so bad there she wants right now.
I don't know.
I don't know either. What is it?
Santa Mickey for $23 in Shop Disney.
I know.
Why it's $45.99? I answered somebody's comment today. They were asking something about the prices. I have no idea why some of the prices are what they are. Like the same mug be $2.99, but $7.99 for this one, and the cruise line stuff. Why that's always so much more money. And if you notice in I think it was Saturday morning's update from Violent, we were talking about the photo albums, and I said, well, that one's actually cheaper than the cruise line one. You're like, oh, it is one. So it was the cruise line princess one.
It was. Cargo, if they have them the next time we go, I will get them for you.
If they have them, they probably won't. They only had like 80 million boxes.
I know,
there last time.
Like they were like everywhere.
They were so, and I guess they're on the box too.
I'm bad about. I got the advent.
You gotta show them this. She's had this since before Christmas, and she still has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 socks to open.
It's a Stitch socks.
And you're wearing Stitch socks right now.
I'm wearing my Stitch socks. I don't know to Susie if she got them.
You just did that, and you were holding up your sock, and it reminded me. I know nobody had, unless anybody's seen the Gary Yeomans commercial.
Oh gosh, I wanted to record it. And
we
put
tried to
it on
record it because
Instagram.
we saw it on the TV first, and then we were watching something on YouTube, and it came up in the ads on YouTube, and the guy's talking, and it's a car dealer here, the big auto mall up in Daytona, and he kicks the price. He's standing there and does like a karate kick. And knocks the price from 52 to 36,000. It was just it looked like one of those old 80s commercial, and I had to rewind it a couple times and watch it.
It was funny. It was funny. Yep.
Not our price. Bang. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot about this. We got this from So Mini Style. So
Oh, Sarah, it's not on there anymore. They must have sold out on it then.
there's plenty of them at the. Well, maybe they'll go down in the outlets now.
Maybe they'll go down in outlets because that's usually what they do is they'll go first on Shop Disney and then they go to the outlets. I brought some scissors.
Well, a good thing too is if you don't follow Disney Dealer on Instagram, you should, because she has
She
all the
makes me
hookups.
so sad when I every time I see her post about stuff that's on sale.
Your audience is much more than a discount shopping crowd because they're so
Yeah.
real. That means a lot coming from Travis, because Travis has seen.
Oh, are you talking about the Mickey print, that Americana one? That's actually one thing that I regret not getting.
What's that?
The Mickey print that had the flag on it.
How about that Mickey painting?
The detail inside of it was
The
amazing.
one we didn't get? Yeah, that was the best.
I regret not getting that.
Oh, wow. Oh,
Aww.
I would never would have guessed it was from them, because it
Well,
must
so
be
I
from an
should-
Etsy.
Should I save it then?
I don't think they're on here now because they're usually at like college basketball games and stuff, but it's from Crystal and Bryson for
Aw,
Ashley's birthday. Do you want to save it?
my birthday's not even close. Yeah.
She sent it early.
She's actually on a work trip right now.
Yeah, so we're not going to let you see
I'm
that
excited
yet.
because we get to see them soon.
And if you remember what shirts did a Stitch and Creativity made your shirt and my Bob and Ashley with the Star Wars stuff. She made these, and one of these.
Yes, Amanda, we did get the Skyliner. I get up, but I have pajama bottoms on.
I'll cover the screen. You want to get it?
No. I have pajama bottoms on.
Cost $300. Shop Disney. Yeah, it's actually, if you follow Disney Dealer, she's pretty good with all that stuff.
I'm so excited to wear them, Carlo. I almost put them on tonight, but I'm like, no, I have to save them. And the Valentine's Day one, I wanted to wear those too, but I had to save them.
This is pretty cool. Ooh, I dropped the straw. Oh, where'd Bob go?
Aw,
There he is.
this is so cool. You gonna show them?
I'll show him. I think they're both the same, right?
Yeah.
It's Bob and Ashley. Every day is a gift. Don't waste a day.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much.
And when we do our next giveaway, one of these is going with it too.
The mug?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
That's what she had said.
So cool.
She just wants to get in a giveaway when we do another one.
Awesome.
And this one's just the same. It's just blue.
Does she have Facebook?
Yeah, Stitch and Creativity.
Okay. You'll link it?
She's part of. I think she might have some stuff on our Facebook group, but she's part of our Facebook group too.
I actually need a new water bottle.
Pick whichever one you want.
Because mine at work, I have to show mine because I'm in love with my one at work.
All right. She is in PJ Bottoms though. But that's awesome. Now I guess do we have to put? I guess I could explain it now. I have explained it in comments. Have the day you have. If you've heard us saying that lately, that's something that we say to each other every day, just about, right?
Yeah.
We go to work. And if you've ever seen The Odd Life of Timothy Green, which was a cute movie, that he's going to school and the father says, "Have a great day," and the mother says, "That's too much pressure," and he goes, "Have the day you have." So that's what we say to each other: have the day you have. Pick the blue one, Ashley.
I will pick the blue
Is she
one.
picking the blue one so she can get the orange one if she wins?
I don't know. But I just want to say, I don't know if she's on here, but I actually do because I've been using this cup, I want to say, for almost 2 years.
Yeah, Leah got that for you, right?
She made
Was it
this
Leah?
for me. Yeah, and it's loved so much, and it's like falling apart. Like, look how cool this is. But you can see like it's starting to come apart, and then on the back it says love. This is my favorite
Your
cup.
Yeti?
My Yeti. I've been using this for like 2 years.
And I use a fake Yeti. It's Ozark.
Yeah. But I loved it. But thank
Cargo
you.
loves that movie. That's where
Thank
we
you so
got it
much.
from. And oh, sorry, you're the one rocking and rolling over there.
You're like, how
I'm like
much
a
room
heater.
do you need?
I need that much room.
You're like taking up
It's just
so
a
much
perfect
room.
saying for, you know. We always. What happened? Oh. That was weird.
What?
I don't know. I just thought that was a better thing to say than I saw you in your pajamas.
Did I see me in my pajamas?
No. Talia, she's
Talia?
wearing
Talia, I'm wearing
Cargo's ears.
Cargo's ears. They are Captain Hook and Sweet. Mr. Sweet. Oh, sorry, guys.
You know you can actually take them off and put them up there too?
I can't, but my hair's like a mess today.
You want me to wear my hat?
I'll be honest, I didn't wash.
Good night, Mama. Chip.
I didn't wash my hair today. So I feel like
You're in the shower. You didn't wash it?
no, I feel like because I didn't want to dry it.
Okay.
I feel like if I take them off, my hair is just gonna be like all over the place.
It's close up to February. You can totally break out the birthday years.
I'm excited for them, Cargo, and the Valentine's Day one too.
I did earlier. It's hard to explain this room. Figure a regular bedroom.
It's usually what rooms are.
Yeah. No, it could be a living room or
That's
a
true. I'm
dining room. Or
sorry.
this could be a family room.
Yes, I'm sorry. It could be.
But this wall on this side is where the bed used to be because this used to be Kylie's room. And that's a window behind that. But anyways, the computer desk is usually sitting against the wall. But for this, because we used to get the weird lighting when we had it face that way, so the desk is out into the room. So you walk in the door and you have to go around the desk. So came back in or something, and she was looking for one of her babies to give me, the dog, and she ran through the cords and pulled the router, all the stuff for the back of the computer off and threw it across the floor.
I think that's your fault.
It kind of is. I did have it taped up, but she walks under it so much that she had
She don't
pulled it
know.
over. She don't know. She's a dog. That's why I gave her a pass on it. I'm still mad.
I'm having a bad hair day.
So I was going to edit and I know Yort's not on here and Justin from All in One Family, but they are on day 5 of our Disneyland. I haven't put it out yet because if anybody uses Talency, you get Epidemic Sound with it. But right now, Talency is doing something with their website, and I can't get any new music to check it, so that's why I haven't put that together yet. Hey, Derek and Greg, or Greg and Derek.
Hi, guys. I'm excited we get to see them like really soon.
Yeah, within the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They'll be here. They'll be on the Fantasy?
Yeah, they have a big cruise coming up this weekend. They get here, I think. They leave.
The artist in the song on ours is "We're Here for the Fun." If you're talking about it at the end of ours, who's the artist?
Gregory, I wish we were going with you.
I'll find it and it's "We Are Here for the Fun," and I can't believe I can't remember their names now. Who sings that song? It's our theme song.
I have no idea. Anybody watch the Bucket List?
Family?
Yeah, Bucket List Family.
The people who have the perfect life, you mean?
Well,
their kids don't even know that they're not normal.
Don't be a hater.
I'm a hater because
don't be a hater.
They have the greatest life ever.
Don't be a hater. I love them, but their music that they use all the time is amazing.
I actually looked it up today because they were playing songs that if we played that for more than 5 seconds, they get copyrighted.
Yeah.
And I looked up how to basically trying to find how they use the songs they do. They must have some.
They have a deal.
They have a deal with something, but they use the best songs, and they get some versions of songs I've never even heard that are just awesome.
Yeah.
Plus, they have an awesome life.
Oh, Catherine, you're up very late.
Your laptop's telling you to go to bed.
That's what it's telling you. What's normal?
What's normal? On what?
Oh, like with you being a hater, or?
No, I don't know. I would love to have their life.
Oh yeah.
If you see one of their videos and see where they live,
it's amazing.
That's just what I'm saying is those kids don't know they're not growing up. They're not. I don't think they realize the life they have yet.
But I think that they're pretty humble. Like,
Oh yeah, they are.
They don't like spoil their kids. They don't have like a lot of
All right,
possessions.
I don't want to butcher this name. Is that Gina Lynn? Jeannie Lynn from Tucson. Oh, that's where I think it gets hotter in Tucson than it does here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Whew. Like the air conditioned estate. That might be one of
Yeah.
the ones they want to go after.
I love all their videos. The
Yeah.
kids are adorable.
Is it Callie? He's just a riot.
I mean, they're all adorable.
Oh, having a roof over. Yeah, I don't get me wrong. I don't want their life. I've just said that I like their life.
Yeah. It's a dry heat.
Because you can start wishing and stuff like that, and
But
nothing will ever go your way.
If you look more into it, they made their money. He sold
App Snapchat.
He sold Snapchat. So
He didn't sell Snapchat. He sold the app.
he sold the app. So
Yeah.
that's where they made all their money. Which I mean, that's
Bucket List
awesome for
family.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I think
for them.
whatever he sold it for $54 million. But I remember watching them way before we even knew any of that stuff.
Yeah.
Back before when Manila was a baby.
Oh.
It's just, who wouldn't want to, if you could pick your all-time, like any vlogger out there, if you could do what they do and the trips that they've done, I'd want to pick them.
Yeah, we're talking about the Bucket List family. They have a good relationship with Disney. They have several Disney videos.
Really good. Disney, they're the 30-day family.
Mhm.
They won that, or I don't know how it worked out, but they were the ones that went to a different Disney place or a hotel resort.
Stayed
30 days.
Disney for 30 days.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
But you know, they're as far as you know from seeing people in their videos and stuff, they're very humble. What?
Ethan. Climbing into oven at 125 degrees is a dry heat too, but I wouldn't suggest it.
There is a difference in the heats. The humidity is a difference.
Yeah,
because when we were in Disneyland, it was 90 degrees that one day we were there. It was still fine.
Yeah, it was still fine.
You know, barely sweat. But Robert said he'd pick your life. No.
Aww.
We must really fool everybody on these videos. Like, you know, just a normal life. It's nothing special.
Yeah, we really appreciate
I'm just the luckiest guy,
everybody.
and she just has to deal with what the hand she was
We
dealt.
just really appreciate everybody. I mean,
You hear me?
what'd you say?
Nothing.
I just have to deal with something.
I said I'm the luckiest guy, and you just have to deal with the hand you were dealt.
Oh.
Yeah, well, they're Mormons too, and the Mormons big. I'm not Mormon. I don't know. I would just say from what I've known from the Mormons that we know and everything, it's a very giving community.
It is.
Very helpful and everything, and they're very giving too. I know they give a lot of. They just had that 12 trips for Christmas thing, which is some pretty cool trips.
We have gotten to do a lot of stuff.
We did a lot of stuff I never thought we'd ever do.
I know, ever, and we're really very thankful for being able to do them. Never thought we'd be able to do some of the stuff that we did.
That's why I say if this ended tomorrow, I'd be completely happy with everything
because
that's
you guys
happened.
done so much. We've done it.
And you never know. That's, you know, every day is a gift. Don't waste a day. Like, look at Kobe.
I know,
You know?
Tragedy. I mean, you just don't know.
A guy who would never, ever have to work again in the rest of his life and
just
just enjoy with
terrible.
his family. You never know what's going to happen. You know,
No.
you can step out this door and get hit from a toilet seat
I
from a
know.
space station. You never know.
Yeah. What? Get hit with a toilet seat from the space station?
Does anybody know what show I'm talking about from that too?
Has it ever happened?
Happened in the show. There was a whole show that was based around it.
But in real life.
No, it's happened in real life. You could get away with half the stuff Bob does.
Yeah.
It can't end tomorrow. I need you guys to go back to Festival of the Arts. We're going to go back.
We are. I love Festival of the Arts.
I like the festivals because of the food. I'll be honest with you. Some of the other stuff I remember afterwards, but
I might go.
the Reaper show. Dead Like Me. That was the name of the show. That was a great show.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah. But I like the food. I think food memory is a great memory.
Yeah. I mean, it's terrible that for his wife as well, who lost not only her husband, but her daughter as well.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just terrible.
Well, he just had a newborn too. They had 4 daughters.
In Florida,
The name of the show was called
taking
Dead
out
Like
by
Me. Yep.
Calling iguanas in Florida because they all froze because it got so
I don't know
cold.
if they were laughing at work the other day, and if you're from this area, well, I think pretty much any area on the East Coast knows Morgan and Morgan. But I don't know if it was a joke ad or anything, but it was like, have you been hit by falling frozen iguana called Morgan and Morgan. That's pretty funny.
It's a lawyer that has those commercials where.
And we were in Washington D.C. on a trip, and he was a commercial there.
Yeah.
We've been in. We're in Tennessee.
Any type of accident.
Yeah, big time lawyer here.
Yeah, definitely enjoy the small things.
He's actually the one that pushed through and got medical marijuana for the state. Pushed through because of his brother.
Morgan and Morgan.
Yep.
Oh.
His brother was. That's why he became. I don't know if that's why he became a lawyer, because his brother was paralyzed and they weren't.
If you listen to his commercials, that's what he says.
Yeah, I've seen his brother too.
You obviously don't listen to the commercials.
No, I've seen him. I've seen him grow old. He's been on TV and then billboards here for the last 20+ years.
That bean.
Yep, Jessica there.
Fish pasty.
When it first came out, I loved it. It tasted more like a dessert. See, they're here in Tennessee. This last one, it was too beany for me.
Yeah.
What are you looking at? Will's over there.
No.
The dogs that are just wandering around the room. They're like, it's bedtime, right? Does anybody have a dog? I know Kylie's dog is like this too, and ours, they will come and whine to you when they think it's time to go to bed.
Ours does.
Last night she was just sitting on the floor, staring up at Ashley, and just whining.
She was ready for bed.
And then the second I said, "You guys want to go to bed, lay down," they were up.
Yeah.
Boot and Reem. Penny right now.
They're nationwide. That's crazy.
Yeah, I think they are. I think we saw them in California too.
Yeah. Yeah, Tim Tracker hates the bean. His baby is so adorable.
But I had it the first time I had it. I loved it. Remember? And then this time there's just something different about it. I don't know.
I'm so excited for them.
Who?
Tim and Jen with the baby,
Yeah.
Jackson. So
Jackson Tracker.
Just happy.
Pass over Trav. Sighs and gets in bed. So she's done that too. We've looked for her and she's been laying up on the bed. Actually, you said she woke up the other night. She was falling out of the bed.
She was falling out of the bed, and I don't know what made me wake up.
What made me woke up?
What made me woke up? What made me wake up? But I caught her like mid-fall.
Yeah. So we had to get actually, because our bed is really high. So we actually have what 1, 2, 3, 4 steps up into the bed. Ashley goes up and then turns a corner for her to get up in the bed.
Yeah, Tim and Jen are both Floridians too.
3 layers on. We took the dogs out this morning. When I took them out, and I was like, "Oh, it's chilly." So when we got breakfast, I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna put on my shirt, my hoodie, my sweatpants." Got in the car in the garage, pulled out, and that's when I saw the kids outside playing in shorts.
With no shorts and no shoes.
So then I get to the Rossi's Side Street Cafe, and I get out, and I was like, "Oh my God, it's hot." And I'm walking in, and there's people in shorts and t-shirts, and here I am with a hoodie and all that. And I was just like, man. You walk in, it felt like it was 80 degrees in there. That's my story. That's it. I was just overdressed for the weather.
That's a good story.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
I have to make a video on that. It's going to be like 17 seconds long.
Any more doorbell ringers? No, I think we scared them.
Yeah. I haven't even seen her. You?
I've seen her. I know where she lives.
Yeah, it's like almost across the street.
It's like 2 houses down. No. The thing about it is, like, I walk our neighborhood, so, like, I know she knows, like, who I am. What? Were you talking like a hooker?
Yeah, when you said I walk our neighborhood.
I'm not talking like hooking. I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
I was wondering where you came up with all that money.
I was talking about for exercising.
I know what you meant. It just sounded funny when you said I walk our neighborhood.
I don't get very far though.
Oh.
There's too many retiree people in Florida.
What?
Too many retiree people in Florida.
Well, if you're a hooker?
No, like you don't get any business.
Oh. What does retired have? That they have all the time in the world then.
That's true, they do.
Can't wait to retire.
I know, right? I have somebody that's on the countdown at work for retiring, and they're like 20 years away. And I'm just like, would you stop, please?
The best part when in the service, when I went from Germany to the States, and then when I got out, was the countdown calendar. We start that a year out, every day marking it off. Shoot, I'm gonna be marking the hours off when it's time to retire.
No, I have bottoms on. I'm just walking the neighborhood.
No, well, it's weird for me because I can go out and it's 40 degrees out, I'm fine. I can go out in 65 and I'll be cold because it's just with my blood thinners. I don't know when I'm going to be cold. Remember the one day I was shivering? What?
Robert.
Moral of the
That's
story.
not true because he's older than me, so that's not true.
I'm like 5 years older than her.
He's almost retired.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a big.
But she said I can't retire until she does. Which
Right.
That sounds
That's
like
only
crap.
fair. It's like you got a big birthday coming up.
Yeah. So do you.
It's just a regular birthday.
So is mine.
No, it's not.
Travis still has too many years thinking about retirement.
Travis thinks he's a young chicken. He
Yeah.
thinks he's a spring chicken.
I think you're older than you think you are, Travis.
No, he's not.
And he's been with the post office how long?
And Gregory definitely is. He has like forever. He's just a baby.
He's gonna be taking care of Derek as Derek retires.
He still has a long time.
Still a while, yeah.
Yeah,
I still have at
He's
least
a baby.
I have at least 12 years.
I do need a younger guy. Yes, no comment.
I can't
He has no
disagree with it. I
comment
can't
to that.
disagree with that. Like I said, I lucked out and you're just living the hand you were dealt. So
Why do you say that? That's not true.
because I feel like I'm the lucky one I married up. And you
No,
just like, oh,
that's not true.
he asked me so.
Donnie has a long way to go.
I think if it's up to me, I have 12 years.
Robert
if it's
will
up to
be
her,
54
I
in
have
March,
17 years.
so I mean, you're close to Bob's age.
What do you mean I'm close to his age? That's how you say it. When somebody's older than somebody else, you say they're close to your age, not you're close to their age. You're close to my age,
No,
or am I close to your age?
I'm closer to Travis's age.
Yeah, you're closer to Travis. Oh my God, we're great people.
I can't wait to see Gregory. Gregory's laugh is contagious.
Have you ever just watched some in like some videos, and if you know the people, and then
He,
they'll just do something, you'll start laughing because you know there's more to the story.
he
or-
does that. He knows he knows you.
That's like when you watch their live stream. Sometimes his facial expressions.
Yeah.
Just
I
hilarious.
wish we were going with them though.
Oh yeah.
They're gonna have an amazing trip, and it's gonna be amazing weather.
Whether you have fun or not is up to you guys.
It's a Disney cruise. How could you not have fun
You could be sick.
for 7 nights? That is true.
Somebody could get on the boat with the coronavirus,
That's a terrible thing
but
to
you
say.
never know.
Why would you wish that?
Now he's gonna be thinking about it for a week.
No, I was just gonna tell them they need to start taking like airborne and stuff.
He already is.
You started taking airborne? Okay.
Yeah. Does anybody else do that when they're going
I'm
on
a firm
vacation?
believer in taking airborne, like starting. What?
And walk in the neighborhood. So I don't know
What
if I'm
did
gonna
you
take your
say?
word.
What'd you say?
You said you're a firm believer in taking airborne.
Right before you go on a trip.
Yeah, we took it before we went on a cruise, and we took it before we went to Disneyland.
Oh, happy belated birthday, Ethan.
Julie's older than me though.
Ethan's older than me.
Julie's birthday's before mine.
See, he is taking something. That's all I was trying to say.
You know, the only thing it's going to really suck one day because now when people ask like, oh, your kids are how old and you're how old? Oh, wow. You don't look it. For the one day when I go, oh, I'm this, and they're like, yeah, I can see it.
I can see it.
That's the one I'm going to be like.
That's how old you look.
Because like when you say, oh, yeah, Kylie's 23, she got married, and they're like, you have a 23-year-old?
I thought she was.
I'm like, they're just being nice.
I thought she was 22. I lasted like a whole year.
That's because she's been with Max for so long now.
That's it.
Oh, don't restart computer. Ethan, it's one restart right now, isn't it?
Ethan, we just got it popped up.
Said restart required.
Ooh.
I'm a spring chicken.
That's it, Robert. I need to start walking I need to find out when they get those Social Security checks.
Yeah, but you walk too fast, as that video proves. Those guys will never catch up to you.
They
Oh,
have,
no, wait, they have golf
they
carts
have
here.
golf carts. They have
Yeah.
golf carts in our neighborhood that just walk. And like you can see me walking.
They have golf carts that just walk.
I said that wrong. No, they have.
No.
Stop.
You see in the video when I threw her off the other night?
I'm not gonna say anything now. I'm just gonna be quiet.
I forget what I did.
Thank you, Jessica. 3rd of the month. Gonna be walking.
We used to
Oh.
actually have to hold their Social Security checks till the third before we could deliver them because they'd all come in.
Yeah, golf carts are fun.
I had somebody complain on me.
But I was saying when I'm trying
Yesterday.
to walk and they're in a golf cart and they're like next to me and they're trying to like talk to me, like I want to be neighborly, but I'm walking to exercise. Like
I'm gonna be kind of a jerk right now from what happened yesterday and tell this story. There on my route. There's a kid who blocks 2 mailboxes every single day. But anyways, he called and complained on me because yesterday I passed and I looked and I was like, oh, he just got some junk mail. So I passed by and I hear something and I can see in the mirror kids running and waving. I'm saying kid, he's probably in his 20s or so.
That's not even a kid.
He's a kid. So I go up like 2-3 more houses, then I stop. He's like, hey, do you have any mail for that house you passed? And I said, no, that's why I passed it. So then he called and complained and said that we're always passing his mailbox.
That's a good idea, Gregory.
What?
Just wear a shirt that says leave me alone. Do not disturb. I'm just walking. Yeah.
I'm just walking.
There's this one lady though. I don't know how old she is, but she can walk. She walks super fast. Like I can't keep up with her.
I say, because you're in the same neighborhood day after day after day after day, and you notice when people. Yeah, it's true. You notice when people aren't home, when they're like, when they're off their usual habit. And there was one lady for years used to see her walking. And then when I got the route back after a year, I was like talking to a neighbor. I was like, "What happened?" And she's like, "Oh, they boom cancer. Within 2 months, she was gone."
I guess that's true.
Walked every day. Miles was super healthy.
He is a kid in his 20s, I guess so. I guess that's a kid to you.
Wait, if he's 20-something years younger than me,
since you're almost 54.
He just looked like a hipster. When I seen him and I knew what he was going to ask, I was just like, I'm going to go 2 more houses up before I stop. I can't hear you.
That's a good one, Susie.
You need my space.
That's true.
Well, in case, some people don't know, if you block your mailbox and
we've had a lot of mail talk with you tonight.
Anyways, but unless it needs a signature, in the old days, we get out and now with the millennials and everything else and the way it is and the safety that if you block in your mailbox, they don't have to bring you your mail. Yep. See, our mail does not get delivered if someone parks in front of your mailbox. That's just the way it is. It's the way it is now. I'm a firm believer in that.
It's the way of the world.
Yeah. I actually no, I'm not going to talk about it. She hates when I talk work.
I know.
That's all I have. Work and vlogs.
You have all these lovely people.
And Travis said, dang. And Jill said, hey, hey.
We are really very appreciative of everybody.
Oh, yeah. For you guys to spend your non-Super Bowl Sunday night with us.
We never did decide about next Sunday. Like, I don't even know who's playing. If you want us to have a live stream.
San Francisco and Kansas City.
If you want us to have a live stream next Sunday, put 1. If you don't, put a 2. Right?
Fine, yeah.
Is that good?
That's fine.
Okay.
And the first one wins it. She does more walking than I do.
I do.
That's for sure.
There's a lot of ones. Oh, Donnie's going to be busy. Donnie's very into football, though.
I totally paused the Sound of Music for this.
I love the Sound of Music.
So letterboxes, is that a
3? I picked 3 as well.
3. Do both.
What time is the Super Bowl even on?
I think the pregame starts at like noon, and the game probably comes on at 7 or 8.
I really don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
And when you don't you're not into who's playing anyway.
I have no idea.
You don't really pay attention.
I know it's probably 2 teams.
6:30.
6:30. 2 teams.
Front doors.
And they're gonna play football.
Yeah. Sue said 6. If I had to walk my route, it'd be 17.8 miles.
Ethan, they would never get their mail. I could probably do it. I could walk your route.
The funny thing is, 17.8 miles, they pay us 2 minutes a mile to deliver it. So we're delivering mail at 30 miles an hour. Isn't that crazy?
You go a lot faster than 30 miles an hour.
No, the trucks just sound like they go faster. They're really loud.
Where is the Super Bowl? Is it in?
I think it's in Florida.
Is it?
Yeah.
Where?
No, wait, it's in, is it? Where is it in?
Does anybody know where the Super Bowl is?
I just, for a second, I was thinking of, what do you call it? The college game was in, it's in Miami. Yeah, that's right. It's in Miami. I was thinking of the Superdome because that's where the college football won. That was a good game for a little while.
So that means Disney on Saturday could be crazy.
Why?
People coming here before they go there.
Oh, yeah.
I was gonna.
Sunday it might not be.
Yeah, Sunday might be good.
But you know what will be there Monday or Tuesday? The winner, whoever when.
I'm going to Disney World.
Because I think Tony was there. Was it last year when Tom Brady and them went there? They were there for the parade.
All I do know is he's not going to be there.
No, he's not going to be
there. I do
there.
know that. That's all I know.
A lot of people are happy about that.
I know a lot of people are talking about the Pro Bowl. Max wanted to go to the Pro Bowl.
But he told her as it was.
Yeah, it was too late. Yeah.
Oh, it was today. Yeah, well, it was. I forgot all about that.
So I'm kind of glad we didn't go through downtown Orlando today.
It was over in a Citrus Bowl.
Yeah, it would have been a mess. Miami Chiefs versus the 49ers.
It's in Miami, the Chiefs versus 49ers.
When you keep saying Miami, I get that Will Smith song in my head.
Kansas City Chiefs, Miami Chiefs.
What?
That shows you how much you go. It's the Miami Chiefs for 40. It's in Miami. It's the Chiefs versus 49ers.
I'm sorry. I stand corrected.
He's feeling a little deflated. The best thing I saw about that whole game that they lost was the outfit he wore before the game, where he looked like Dopey.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Welcome to Miami.
Oh, that's sad.
Will Smith song.
Sorry to hear that, Candy Mom.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Oh, Kansas. All I know is that Kansas City has, if I remember right, the other teams were winning and they came back and won on both games. Yeah. I don't know if they can do that against the 49ers. I don't know.
I don't know.
I've not watched one complete football game this year.
I know who both of them are. Even
college, I missed a lot of college because we were just busy this year. Yeah. My team was like the worst team in forever. Which is really sad when you've grown up.
Oh, my friend loves the Golden Girls. They golden.
Oh, that stinks.
Yeah. I know.
Your best friend was a Golden Girls nut.
I know, she's a Golden Girl. I am out walking the neighborhood.
Who said that?
Robert. It's hard to know things when I'm out walking the neighborhood.
Yeah.
I do know things about in the neighborhood.
Here's the thing that we were talking about earlier. Does anybody ever get into binging shows?
You do.
I do. And are you the type of person that when you're you're in the middle of a show binging and you can't watch it for a while, you're just like.
That's what we do with Lost in Space.
We watched Lost in the second season in one day. I watched I think the third season of Stranger Things in one day. Has anybody seen Manifest? And we started watching it yesterday. We're on episode 5. And I know there's season 1 and part of season 2, but is it worth watching? I don't know anything about it.
The concept of it is so bizarre. So many what ifs and oh my gosh.
Yeah, the concept of is it they're on a flight and they land 5.5 years after they take off.
Right.
How crazy would that be?
Christy Corner, she watches it.
Because
we've just started watching it.
Yeah. And she missed the first. I'm hooked on Power and it had me hooked. Season 1, we're in episode 5.
No, Robert J's seen it, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty cool concept.
Yeah.
It's
just so crazy. I don't even know what I would do in that situation.
Well, most people after we watched the first 2 or 3 seasons of The Magicians, and then
I don't know why we stopped watching them.
I don't know.
The first season 2 were really good.
I did watch the first episode of Picard the other night. That was good. And I don't know, has anybody seen 68 Whiskey yet? I've seen the first 2 episodes of that.
Julie likes Manifest.
Manifest?
Is it on Hulu?
I don't know what it's on. We're watching it on the one service we have. I don't know what channel it's actually on.
But the thing was this mom, so the main family, I think they're the main family as of right now, right?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
They're the main.
You can explain it, right?
Yeah, in case you haven't seen it, it's they're in Jamaica and they're flying home from Jamaica and the flight's full, so they either going to bump people or ask people if they want to get the next flight, and they'll give them $400.
Good night, Catherine. Thank you so much.
So in this one family, the son who has cancer, the dad, and the sister take the later flight. Well, the first flight takes off, gets home. The second one, they take off and they have some turbulence in it. Then when they land, they find out it's 5.5 years later. And none of them have aged, but everybody else, assumed the plane was lost. They died. Like her fiance married her best friend.
Right. So
the twin, the boy had a sister who's a twin, and she's 5.5 years older than him now. So she looks like a teenager, and he still looks like a 10-year-old.
So the thing is, like, they're married, and your husband is lost for 5 years.
Yeah, and she moved. She
moved on. She started dating.
But did she really
else.
move on? She was with him for over 3.5 years, and they didn't get married, and they didn't. He practically lived there, but he didn't live there.
So now he comes back.
The dad on Manifest used to be Prince Charming once upon a time. Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
It's actually like this during movies too.
What do you mean? What does he mean by that?
I don't know.
Ethan.
What do you mean, Ethan?
Like, explain this to me. What?
They did kill him. See, because remember I told you, I said I'm seeing the for season 5. I said they have the press, and and I said I didn't see Quentin in it. I said, so I didn't know. I didn't know they killed him off, but that's a big spoiler.
Thank you, Raiden. Have good. I hope the KFC's good. Welcome to Florida.
Oh, he should have went with Popeyes. The new chicken sandwich is pretty good. And red beans and rice. Have you had that yet, Ray? My favorite, the new chicken sandwich and the red beans and rice from
I like
Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A better.
I think their sandwich is better, but the red beans and rice from Popeyes is the best.
He did have.
He was a good character, but he was kind of a whiny little.
Only Ethan, only on this show because he started watching it without me.
I do that a lot.
And so I came in a couple shows in, and I'm like, "What's going on? I don't understand."
Truth be told, what happened is I was editing the videos, and it takes a while. A 35-minute takes a while for it to export and then upload. So I was like, "Oh, what is this?" And I read it. I was like, "I'll watch this." So I watched the first episode. It exported, then I was uploading to make sure it got on there. I started watching the second episode. She came in on the third episode. And we watched third, fourth, and fifth together. The only thing, it took me a while to get into Magicians because of all their hand movements to do a spell. That was pretty funny. They finally started not being whiny, and then they killed them off. That stinks. What? Has anybody seen Harley Quinn on DC Universe? That is a funny show.
You watch more TV than I do.
Penny from Big Bang Theory voices Harley Quinn, and it's definitely a rated R cartoon.
Did you have to explain the whole Lord of the Rings series to me? I'll be honest. What was the show that we watched that was very popular? Oh, gosh.
Which one? What's it about?
The dragons.
Oh, Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. Sorry.
Gabby says hello, Nelly.
He does watch. He actually does watch most of the stuff while I'm out walking.
There's Nelly. Hey,
are they different, Candy's mom?
What?
They have a new Cinderella bucket coming out.
I heard
Cinderella.
It's behind me there. We've had that one for years.
Yeah, we've had it for a while.
Because you said you seen somewhere somebody posted and people were like, yeah, we've already seen that one before.
If they're different though. Yeah. If they're different though, then that's.
They are redoing the end of Game of Thrones in books. Yeah, it was. It's hard when you have a show like that, and then your ending's not gonna what?
Oh, it's just her hair.
Oh, your ending's not gonna please everybody. Bob could use a drone and follow her. I did see a video where a guy did that, caught his wife.
Oh man.
She was doing something, and he flew the drone and caught her.
I mean, I'm walking the neighborhood though, you know that. So
I say be careful when I start watching TV.
Yeah, we saw the new baby Simba.
And we both, it was funny, and we looked at it and we go, I don't need it.
It's really cute though.
Because it doesn't fit in with anything we have bucket-wise. Do you think so?
Right.
The only other really Disney related or Star Wars related is the Sully bucket. Where is he? Right there. Because he has a sipper with him. And that's an awesome combination. Can you see him behind me? Right up there. What happened to Sven? He's falling down.
Sven?
Yeah.
Oh man. Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale look like.
If you look at they look like they're crashing right here.
They look like they're laughing.
They just crashed Sven.
But they look like they're laughing. Yeah,
the ending was. Yeah, I think everybody was disappointed with the ending. Yeah. Kind of like Lost. Lost was such a great show, and then the ending, you're like, it's hard to. It's just like movies, like Rise of Skywalker. I like all the Star Wars movies. I know a lot of people didn't like that movie and didn't like the ending, but I think I'm Bob Skywalker now, since anybody can just take a last name. Dollar bills are a bunch of lawns to the guys. I gotta hold on. I gotta really think about that one.
I would get that. Anything Haunted Mansion, I would probably get.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And they need a Chippendale popcorn buckets.
They do
East Ack,
have
we
one.
live. You're 90.
They do have them in Tokyo.
We're 71 miles away from.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of Orlando in Port Orange, or up on the East Coast.
Like by Daytona Beach.
Yeah, we can hear the. We can hear the whenever the racetrack. We can hear that. What else from here? The Rockets always.
Yeah.
You can see and hear the Rockets.
They do have a Chip and Dale one in Tokyo.
Doing good, Mike. How are you? Do not get me started. It's very anything can be divisive to anybody else.
Mhm.
It's just that's just the way it is. You know, I'll sit there and laugh like a little kid at some stuff, and you'll just look at me and go, "That's stupid." You know,
What?
I like the stupid dark humor, and you're like,
Everything's in Tokyo. Who thinks? I was thinking about this the other day. I think if Tokyo bought all of their merch, I understand Epcot. They want
Night Fell.
they want like authentic stuff in their shops at
Yeah.
Epcot. But if they bought what was in Tokyo at their parks, like the character merch and
yeah.
stuff,
If you've ever seen
they'd be selling out all the time.
some of the stuff they have in Tokyo is just ridiculous.
Yeah.
But they're really they have a lot of change in Tokyo too. A lot of their stuff is change related, like the change, the small little change
No, I'm just
purses.
talking about
and
like
all that stuff.
all the merch and stuff.
Who's Louis Zamperini? And is that something I should know? I don't.
Mhm.
I'm drawing a blank.
Happy birthday to them.
Happy birthday though. He's been to Tokyo before.
Oh yeah.
Who? Louis?
I don't know, but yeah, I think
What-
if they brought that
Tokyo
merch,
is on our.
it's on our list. But I think if Tokyo brought that stuff to Epcot and Tokyo store, it'd be crazy.
That's because it's not owned
They-
by Disney.
I know they can control what's there.
Yeah, but it's
But I'm
that's why they
saying-
get so much.
Yeah. He was a war veteran.
A POW in Tokyo.
Oh wow.
Dang.
He's really
It was
cool.
sad as World War II. How many people who were in World War II aren't gonna be around anymore?
Yeah, it's very sad.
Wow.
Thanks, Bob, for bringing it down.
Watkins Glen. I have not been to Watkins Glen. I've been to a couple tracks, but not Watkins Glen.
Hey, you.
The new Ethan likes the fact that the new snake virus is named after a Mexican beer.
I think that's terrible. Like that's pretty scary.
I think I've heard of Unbroken.
The news we were watching just said that they were trying to build 2 more hospitals.
Yeah, did you see that? Like they're building hot, and they showed all the
It's
all the
like,
equipment. They're building it.
It's like dirt. It's dirt.
It's dirt. They're building 2 hospitals.
How long is it going to take them to
would it
build
be
this
quicker to
hospital?
transfer something into a hospital, change it into a hospital?
Like bringing like medical tents or something? Like I don't know. It's pretty scary though.
Yeah. I think whatever they always talk about a zombie apocalypse, it's going to come from China.
Do you think so?
That's where Patient Zero, and I think the book Patient Zero, and maybe World War Z came from. Coronavirus hold the line.
Did
You
Ethan
knew it was
say
either
that?
Robert or Ethan. It was
Oh, it was Robert.
Sienna said 1. She might be behind.
Oh,
Might be behind on the feed.
okay.
So we'll post it. We'll do as far as right now, in case anything else happens. I don't know if we're gonna get invited to a Super Bowl party or anything like that. In case if that does happen, we'll let you know. But
Who's gonna invite us?
I don't know. But I'm just saying, if something happens, that we're gonna be live next Sunday unless something happens.
Okay. Alive?
Yeah.
Or
We're gonna be
live.
alive next Sunday unless
Thank
something
you
happens.
for correcting that.
It's correct in both senses. We're gonna be alive next Sunday unless something happens, and we're gonna be live next
Don't
Sunday in
say
case
that.
something
That's
happens.
terrible.
It is. That's why we're gonna be live next Sunday.
No, we
We have
can't.
not been to Tokyo.
We want to go to Tokyo so bad.
It's on our bucket list for the next within the next 3 years. We were thinking when they redoing all that stuff. That's when we were.
They should have it done by
No,
2021.
I think Natasha posted that a lot of the stuff looked like it was done.
Well, because they're having the Olympics this year.
Oh, okay.
So we're definitely not going this far. It's true, Robert. It's so true.
We're very antisocial people.
That's not true.
We're antisocial people who have a YouTube channel
This guy.
who don't like crowds and being around a lot of people.
This guy. Yeah.
It's weird. I know. We're
Yeah.
weird. But sometimes when you just have your best friend with you all the time, it's hard to.
Oh, you're just laying it on so.
I love you, Nelly.
You're just laying it on so thick tonight.
This is my girl.
Nene.
Nene.
He said he loved you.
She's like, why did you pick me
She's
up
like-
out of sleep?
She's like, what the heck's going on? He
No,
never
no,
holds
she don't.
me.
She usually just when I'm on the recliner, she lays on me. But,
Yeah.
Or when we're sleeping, she sleeps behind my legs.
She has so many names. We call her Nene, Little Bit.
Her name's Nelly,
Her name's Nelly.
but it's Hot Rod, Nene.
Like the song where because she whips her tail all the time.
Yeah.
That's why I call her Nene.
And she acts like the Hey Hey from Moana sometimes.
That is true, Ethan. That's so Bob.
So, and we used to have it to ourselves, and then it got popular again.
I know.
But I'm thinking, you've heard me probably say, I remember when there was nobody there? I'm probably thinking like 10 years ago, because it's the more and more I think about it.
It's the truth, Ethan. Don't spit it out.
You're not hooking, so I'm fine.
I know it's a little cold tonight. I didn't go tonight.
I think it's supposed to be.
I'll be walking the neighborhood tomorrow.
Heidi read us off the temperatures for the week, remember?
I know.
And she's like, then it gets to Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's 63 each day.
We so appreciate you guys spending
Oh,
your
yeah.
Sunday evening with us.
To listen to my nonsense and look at this beautiful lady. We're from Florida.
What do you want? Like, you must want something.
No, just telling them they were asking.
I bought you a shirt. I
What?
mean,
You did win.
the crew shirt.
Oh, I thought that was our money. Because you did say when I said I'll buy that for you, he goes, our money is our money,
Yeah,
right?
that's the truth.
Yeah.
But if
But you
there's
did spend
ever,
my tip money.
I did. But if there's ever a topic you guys want us to talk about, just let us know.
She
or-
doesn't read the descriptions because that was exactly in the description for this live
I'm
stream
gonna go
tonight.
back-
We're
I'm
just going to kind of wing it. So if you have any questions or topics, just let us know.
I'm gonna go back and look and see. Like, you didn't put anything in there.
I will put in a comment. I forgot who asked earlier the song, but the first when I pin a comment when this becomes just a regular video, I'll put in who the song is and who it's off of Epidemic Sound. But I know it's called "We Are Here for the Fun."
So if you guys,
I didn't walk for that money. No, I actually
you drove a vehicle,
yeah. We talked about
Yeah.
that earlier. Mike gets sad.
right, Christy? He does this all the time.
What do you
Uh,
do when you wake up in the night looking for your live stream?
what?
That's what Margot said.
Oh.
What do you do when you wake up in the night looking? Oh, she woke up in the night.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because they're in.
yeah.
Susan, you just missed us. We are just getting off. Just kidding. Oh, we are?
Stop.
Snack bags? Did they restock the Christmas snack bags? Which one are those? Are those the big ones?
The snack
Or
bag?
those the $9.99 ones?
The little tiny ones? They had those.
They
They
had
had
those.
like
It's weird when they have them.
gingerbread.
It was a Hannah asked. Did you ask them if they had any? And did you ask which store you're at and ask them to call the other store and they will to see if they have them at the other store?
The Loungefly one. I did
I
not.
told my wife, her money is her money and our money is her money.
I did. That's the truth.
It's truth.
I did not
Night, Mike.
see the. I did not see the snack Loungefly one at International because that's where it has been,
Yeah.
but I didn't see it.
Unless it was covered by that one purse, that big
Yeah.
one they put up.
Yeah.
But there were no more pumpkin lounge flies.
No choice.
No.
So if you guys are a creator, Instagrammer, Etsy, or anything, please list that.
Painter that doesn't like butterflies.
We're still waiting for.
Baby Yoda.
I know we're still waiting for that.
This is Rated G channel.
Yeah. Javier
We-
said that he was there last night. Neither store had it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I didn't think it was.
Somebody said we're Rated G channel, LOL.
Yeah.
That's because like Javier and his kids are on here.
Mhm.
We respect when children are on here, at least she reminds me not to cuss or anything.
Thank you, Jan, for watching.
Found a track on YouTube. It's by Happy Republic. Okay, yeah, that's it. I was trying to remember it because somebody asked me a different song that was in one of our cruise videos, and it took me forever to find it because it was going back to last year, and that's mixtape or something. Tape machine.
The butterfly. Yeah. Like once he gets on something, he's not gonna let it go, Robert.
Act like Ellison, let it go.
I know, Kenny's mom. The Daisy.
They're actually called Aller and Erna now.
I loved it because she is so sassy. I love the eyelashes.
Yeah, we love that.
She was so sassy.
We just love playing with Robert. Like we could do half this. I couldn't even. Well, I can make a photocopy of his paintings. That's about as close as I'm going to get to it. Looking close to it. Oh, okay.
She claimed it.
What? Kind of my kid claimed it?
The Daisy painting that Robert did.
It was a beautiful painting.
It was.
You can check out, I think, what's Robert's Facebook group? RCG Creations? RG?
He listed it right there.
Oh. I'm trying to remember it. There's this other great, that one Facebook group that's blowing up. What was it? Bob and Ashley?
Oh my gosh. Susan, we did see the Spirit
Well, don't
jersey.
throw up, D&G.
We did see the Spirit jersey for Orangeburg. I'm excited to see it. Yeah, for Flower and Garden.
They had the Christmas party one for $6.99 Spirit jersey the other day.
Robert that'd be very interesting to see Bob and with the butterfly on your nose. That painting was expensive at the warehouse.
It was $200.
$200. See, Robert? I mean,
you just need to get your paintings in
Robert, you need to get
warehouse.
Your painting in the warehouse.
You know what was really weird is Paige O'Hare has been
She's been there a long time.
At Farts signing autograph. But she only signs if something you buy, right? Is that what it was? One of that.
Because I didn't either, Christy.
Is this a challenge?
Oh no.
The show's over to you, Ashley.
Oh, she loves Orangeburg too. Avery loves Orangeburg.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's my kind of person.
Robert should be at Farts.
Yep.
He is at Old Farts.
He's
older than me.
You're the same age as Robert.
No, I'm not. We're in the same wheelhouse.
Hannah, come to Orlando. Robert's
moving here soon too. They hardly get any. They don't have a lot of Stitch merch.
No, they don't.
They don't. They don't until right now, especially at the parks now with Chip 'n Dale being part of parks. They don't have a lot of Chip 'n Dale merch either. No.
Only 5 seconds. Ethan Cannon.
Yeah, I know. I broke it on purpose.
Oh, good.
Because you were talking about
Orangeburg.
Yep. That Spirit jersey. She probably will have that Spirit jersey.
Yeah.
And just in time for the price to go up for it, probably too.
Kalinda, I hope you get it. Fingers crossed.
She does.
That would be amazing. I like Stitch too. Yeah.
Would Stitch eat Orangeburg though?
No, I think he'd get along with Orangeburg because Orangeburg's kind of sassy.
Okay, just wondering.
Yeah.
It'd be weird killing his head back while he's still alive, like an orange.
That's terrible.
It is terrible, especially like when you think of Lion King movie, like when they killed.
It was so sad.
Scar.
Yeah.
Like, please don't. All right. I'm an Orangeburg and Stitch person too. I am. Oh, I'm getting tired. I was up. I got 4 hours sleep Friday night doing the videos, and last night I was sleeping good until she woke me up this morning, and now she's been sleeping all day. Anybody else have the dogs like that that have to be up early?
They're on a schedule.
Yeah, look at her. Are we keeping you awake? She's giving me the eye.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh. Throat's getting sore.
Take something for it.
I'm just gonna see if you were top first. Festival. Which one is? Oh, the Figment Festival of the Arts. That's pretty cool. I did read it wrong the other day when I said I left out Pal. When it said to get your.
You read it wrong.
I read it wrong. I left
out. You said Pal. Rate it. You rated it wrong.
I rated it wrong.
Yeah.
Because on the back it said something about painting with your Pal Figment, and I left out Pal.
Ethan likes to call us out on stuff.
My back is killing me right now, Ethan. You have no idea. Well, I get into the chiropractor, and first thing he says, "Wow, your back's still swollen."
Yeah.
Wonder why it's swollen. If you're a chiropractor, you should tell me why it's swollen.
Yeah.
The Baby Yoda. Yeah, they really dropped the ball on Baby Yoda. Somebody said today, and I'm sorry, I don't remember exactly who it was in the comments. They said that when they dropped the ball, they didn't have it copyrighted. That was the problem. Where are you going? Oh, she's taking the girls out, so you'll have me for the next couple minutes. Christmas snacks are great waffle placement. Grab it. Oh, so let's see. I don't have any plans on any videos this week until Epidemic Sound comes. I can look for more music, so I won't finish those videos. Character Warehouse probably end of the week unless something else happens, and next Sunday. When Stitch dies, I cry. Stitch died? I can't remember anything right now. I know E.T. did. You can still paint it, Robert. Can't you just... Were they going to crack down on you painting? Like come to your house and stop you from painting it? It depends on the video, Kalinda. If I start editing a video, I usually... in Travis, if he's still on here, I think he might have been driving home from the parks. What you see is pretty much what you get, like on our Character Warehouse video. So that last one was 35 minutes, so it probably took me 45 or 50 minutes to edit it, just depending on, adding stuff in. But I'll cut off maybe in the beginning where the camera moves a little, or if there's some noise in the background or the music's too loud. You'll notice on some of our videos, like Travis asked me one time if there was something wrong with the camera because the sound will drop out. What happens when it drops out? I drop the sound out just so it doesn't get copyrighted on that. But you can still see whatever I was looking at that time. Ooh, I haven't seen a Mando shirt from Target. We haven't been to Target lately. Target usually has some good shirts. I actually put all my shirts up that were in here. No, I don't have any around here. People are still selling it on Instagram and Facebook, but they're going to keep selling it until they actually get Disney to give them a cease and desist order, which I don't know how hard or they're going to be on that. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm reading. I can actually read it, like Ethan will say. If it's not my back or glasses, I have my glasses on, so I can't read. I use Wondershare Filmora to edit. I've only used that now because I've had it since I started. And I use a version 8, which are on like a 9 or a 10 now, but I don't like the newer versions. I'm a creature of habit. So I started editing on that, and I'll use it as long as I can use it until they make me upgrade to a newer one, like YouTube's trying to do with this new Creator Studio and the beta. I don't like the new one. I keep going back to the old classic one, even when I upload a video or anything. Hon, you're making me stay in here talking. What? You're done? I know. Thanks for sharing. I'll consider you. You can actually make your some people, Travis might be one of them, edits their videos on their phone. So if you have an iPhone, you can use, a lot of people use iMovie. I've never tried it. Some people with a Mac use that. Actually, Ethan, I had my glasses on the last, right, hon? What? The last 2 Character Warehouse videos, I wore my glasses all the time. Yeah. I did have them the whole time. Walking. What's it like in Buffalo tonight? All right. So when Ashley gets back in here, since I didn't realize we've been on almost 2 hours and
what?
We haven't eaten yet.
Feels nice outside.
See, Chrissy uses iMovie on Mac.
Cold in Buffalo, New York.
Ethan was shocked I had my glasses on.
I was in the backyard, so I wasn't out walking.
Well, I was gonna say that was quick. How much did you make?
Not that much. Nellie was taking forever because she likes to smell the air.
I think sometimes, like I said to you the other day, even taking her in the backyard, we have to put her on a leash because she just.
she just like.
I told her this morning. I took her out
and
and what was it, 7:30? Sun was coming through the trees, the one spot in the yard. It was dark except this one spot, and she's just walking around. And all of a sudden, she walks into it and she just goes into the sun, and the wind blows, and her hair's blowing. And I was like, "Oh man, I don't have a camera for this. This is like would have been the best footage I've ever shot." And she's just standing there looking at like that little warm area in the sun.
You should wear your glasses all the time, so
Why?
I don't have to tell you the prices.
No, I even sometimes it's just a habit. Is
Repeating?
Liz? I don't know if Liz is in the live stream.
I haven't seen her.
She's
Yeah.
she might even be resting now or something. She's going through a lot right now.
They have binoculars directed at our backyard. That's scary.
Well, since the hurricanes, and they could probably look through some of the different sections in the fence now since it's been replaced. They could just look through those slats. Yeah.
On the fence.
When they when they replaced it in the back, it went from a privacy fence, and they just put the slat on slat, so it's not as good. But we're gonna get out of here. And what are you doing now?
She was looking at what I was doing.
Oh.
She was eating her treat.
Yeah, I don't know about the LASIK though. It's only for reading. In work and reading, I can't walk around with glasses on. No, she was in Michigan. Anyways, we're gonna get out of here for tonight because it's been a long day.
Maybe if you actually went to the
these are
doctor
just
and got real glasses,
probably.
it would be better for you.
See, I can kind of read it. Like, just get LASIK, Bob, then you don't have to. I can read it, but to read it while it's moving, it's a little harder.
Exactly, Kenny Mom.
What?
Make each day the best. Have the day you have. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Have the day you have.
That's what I'm saying.
So yeah, just have. You can't,
What?
Nothing. I was just gonna say.
What?
Nothing.
What were you gonna say?
I don't know. Just went blank. I was thinking of something, and I forgot what our saying was for a second. Like,
don't waste a day.
every day is a gift.
Thank you guys so much for watching.
And spending your Sunday night with us.
We really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And like I said earlier, as we plan, we will be live streaming next Sunday, as long as unless something changes.
Yeah.
But you guys will know because we'll post it on Facebook, and you won't get a notification for the video if we're not live.
Yep.
Right.
Have a great week, everybody.
Have the day you have. Oh, how about have the week you have?
Have the week you have. No pressure.
No pressure. Live every day like it's.
Thank you to all the mods too. You guys are amazing.
Did you tell them to put their creator and all that in there? They did that. Okay.
You must have not been listening.
I can't see it now, so. Night, guys. Oh, I can't see
Right there, that button.
that button.